Did y'all know there's a Dick's Sporting Goods outlet? We are out in Upland where they do have a Dick's Sporting Goods clearance store. I think they call it a Dick's Sporting Goods warehouse store. And in the apparel section, apparently if you find a 7 or 8, you get an extra 50% off. That means these WNBA hoodies are marked down to 15 bucks. And this is like the WNBA section right here. These are down to $10. Angel Reese jackets down to 10 bucks. Yeah, it looks like these are all WNBA things. Got a Caitlin Clark denim jacket in an XL. Kind of random. $32. There's an 8 right there, so that's down to what, 16 bucks? We got women's gear right here, NYU. Kind of random, $50 for that one. Women's Clippers long sleeve. These are small. These are down to 6 bucks. $6 for those. Pro standard sweatshirts right here. These are down to 25. Of course, sizing definitely an issue, but with the Clippers gear, they do have multiple sizes. These Niners shirts, these are 47 brand. These are down to $5. 5 freaking bucks. Of course, I'm gonna have to grab something. Chiefs stuff right here, more Niners stuff. I think they're all mediums. There's a few smalls right here. This is a small women's. Is this a women's? This looks like a women's hoodie. These are down to $11. Holy cow. This is a large right here. Got more WNBA stuff. Some of these t-shirts normally go for $40. They're down to $6.50. Holy cow. Mediums are the smallest sizes they got. They got hoodies down here as well. I think these are regular price though. Something close to that. Oh no, these are $27.50. Lot of really nice merch, especially for 50% off. Already reduced prices. All right, we'll definitely continue along with apparel because they got more and more apparel throughout the entire store. We're gonna check out some sneakers real quick. Starting with the size 9. And this is definitely not a size 9 because it's a women's. It's a women's 9, 7.5 men's. 105 for the GT cut 3s. A KD 17s right here, $82. GT cut Academies going for $49. The thing about this spot, don't just have Nikes, they have different brands. They do have these Curry 4 low Flotros. They got the upgraded Flow midsole, and it is a retro. So they do call it their Flotros. These are going for $65. Curry 11 low right here go for $70. $72 for the 574s. Not crazy discounts yet. Got some Forces right here. Go for $112. And I'm checking the size 9 because that is the size my kiddo wears. As well as this set of shells right here. And the back side where they got Ultra Boost 1.0s go for $99. This colorway go for $86. Size 11s are in the wrong section. They got these Zions. These are going for $70. They do run promotions and stuff like that, pretty much like the Nike outlets where certain codes get certain discounts and stuff like that. This is the women's section over here. The reason I'm coming over here, size 11, 10.5, that comes out to a size 9, 9.5 in men's. So I'll check to see if they have anything for my kiddo here as well. $123 for the 1080s. We saw that cheaper at the New Balance outlet. Infinity Run 4, $68. This does have an 8 code, but that does exclude that deal over there where the 50% off it only is for apparel. It does not include shoes. New Balance 327s go for $58. Another colorway of the 1080Vs. 13s right here, $72 for those. Nimbus 120, Glycerins 135, 574, $72. This 574 is going for $70. Not finding the craziest deal yet. Even if we don't find the craziest deals, I did end up finding one really good deal the last time I came, so we'll continue the search. Any 10.5s, what the hell, dude? They usually do half sizes here and there. I don't see 10.5 though. All right, let's look at the middle of the store where they do have tons and tons and tons of apparel. You're gonna find a ton of different brands like Hurley right here. These bad boys go for $46. Underwear, $47. Oh, these are just shorts, my bad. Do got $47 Under Armour shorts. And you definitely wanna look for the code 7 and 8. And like I mentioned, it says excludes footwear. I mean, it really looks like they're getting rid of all their shorts right now. Probably stuff from last summer. They got aisles and aisles of shorts. And they're gonna start getting a lot of the winter stuff from the past season because winter is starting to wind down. But they do have a lot of team apparel, so let's check out the team apparel section again. See all kinds of UCLA gear. Right here they do have long sleeve shirts. These are going for $12.50. Actually, that's a short sleeve t-shirt. They got these long sleeve tees go for $15. Got these nice looking hoodies right here. These are pretty freaking nice. These are $50, no extra discounts. Salute to Service, $15 Jordan t-shirts. They got UCLA here as well, where they got these jerseys. And weren't they on sale before? Maybe not. These are going for $65. They got those in several sizes. They also got the Salute to Service USC shirts as well. I'm trying to find some Lakers gear. There's a Lakers t-shirt right here. Nike Lakers t-shirt. This is a large. They want regular price. What the hell? Sparks t-shirts, $12.50. They still got this retro brand jersey right here. Cal jersey, $100, double XL. I see a Lakers t-shirt for youth. Right here, this is a youth small, $10. This is a Nike, pretty decent. It is. If you like AD. Youth Rams t-shirts right here. These look pretty cheap though. Team Apparel. And what was the price? Oh, they're down to $3. $3 freaking dollars. Dude, if you got kids. Oh, they got Raider shirts. Right here, is that the same price? Because $3 is free, right? $3 is free. Oh, that one is $4. This one's under $2. $2 t-shirts for kids. I think it's really gonna depend on what time of year you do come here. I think right now is when they're really getting rid of like the out of season apparel. But that doesn't include these jerseys, because these are jerseys I do not believe get an extra discount. Yeah, $100 for these jerseys. We've seen some of these at Ross here and there. Got the Sharks jerseys right here. These are also going for, oh no, these are going for $160, but these are also normally $230, so that's not bad. I don't know what players and stuff like that. I don't know nothing about hockey, guys. Got some minor league Ontario Reign jerseys right here, $145. Do got jackets right here. These are Mitchell & Ness jackets. These are going for $100 instead of $150. Sometimes you see really big discounts, sometimes you see small discounts. Kind of depends on how long stuff's been here. Looks like these are going for $167, $97, normally $240. Kind of an overview of the team apparel section right here. No size 9 steals. Let's check out the size 10s right here. Size 10 for men's, that is $574. It's pretty decent colorway. $72 though. I feel like we've seen them cheaper. These retail for what? $90, only $20 off. Okay. Yes, better than straight retail, but just be patient. Be patient. Do got these right here. Do got Ultra Boost 5X. This is the latest and most comfy version of Ultra Boost. And to find these discounted, that's not bad. $85. So these are over 50% off. Okay. We got a size 10 and a 10.5. Got 997s right here for you New Balance fans, $80. Another $574 right here. This one has some suede, and is that nubuck or is that very short hair suede? But yeah, those are pretty freaking clean. I am a fan of those. Budget Curry's $42. $97 for the Infinity Run 4 is a little too much. Curry 11s go for $70. Brooks Hyperion Max. Their Max cushion shoes go for $112. Luka 3s go for $78. Size 10.5 Ghost Max, $112. $85 for the Invincible runs right here. Oops, Infinity Run 4s I meant. They do have a lot of repeat stuff in different sizes. It's like these KDs. This one's $60. This one's pretty dope right here. We saw this the last trip. They do have different sporting equipment as well, since DSG is primarily a sporting equipment store. They got camping equipment. They got baseballs, softballs. Is that pickleball at the end? They also have a pretty mediocre hat section. Got a cool beanie section right here, and then other random stuff. And with hard goods, apparently that's what these are called, 70, you do get that extra 50% off number 7s and 8s, which include these, what are these? Tumblers? Tumblers normally $43. That makes these, what, $16.50? These are $28, no extra discounts. Rubber cups or silicone cups, kind of interesting, $16. These are down to 16. Anaheim Ducks tumblers right here down to 13. Cubs tumbler regular price. They do have stuff on discount if you could find your team. These are down under $10. Apparel Blazers hoops, those will go for $10. UCLA USC socks 16 and 15. They got flags right here. These are down to what, 17? So what's that? $8.50. I was like, what the hell is that? Someone put that over the Athletics. What the hell? Lakers, Clippers, Rams, USC, and Chargers. What are these? Fluffy socks right here. Go for $12. What's the normal price on these? Pretty close to $12, right? Like $15 something. They got throws right here. Go for $25. They got Dodgers hoodies. You get that 50% off this, so $30 for these. Level Wear, never heard of that brand, but $30. Nike t-shirts right here. These are down to $5. $5. Oh, is Bueller gone? See, gone is, that's usually the way it works, right? Dodger shirts right here going for $15 right here. Yamamoto, that fool's still on the team for $15. That's not bad. That is a Nike. Then got Otani shirts. These are going for $30 still. Got World Series shirts. These are still $32 though. So if you look around, still got deals. This is down to 16 right here. Throughout the sneaker section, they do have certain brands, certain shoes where they do have full-size runs, and they just throw them on the end caps. This is the type of stuff that I've been into lately. You know, Hokas are cool, but I just like the fact that they have the wide toe boxes. It's kind of what I'm trying to find, the Invincible Run 3s. Hopefully I can find a pair today. But yeah, these are going for $120. The midsole is crazy, but these aren't half as comfortable as the Invincible Runs. But yeah, they do make you taller. I don't really care about that because I know I'm not that tall. But yeah, these are really comfortable and they're wide. The extra wide ones right here, the 2Es. The 2Es are extra wide. That's what I'm into right now, buying stuff that's actually better for my feet, wide feet, shoes. All right, enough about my crappy situations. Let's move on to the size 11s and up. We see a lot of the same stuff as the smaller sizes. 574s right here. I think we saw this earlier. Tatum 2s right here go for $55. That's a solid price. Miss 8s go for $45. K-Swiss are still around. $30 for these. And Oakley's making shoes right here. Got these Nike Roshi looking mother lovers right here for $40. They normally charge $105 for this. S12, got some Air Max 90s right here, 74. And a lot of the same old 997s, 574s, glycerins. Got the KDs right here as well. Got some Scoots right here, 55. And for Big Feet Gang, definitely a solid place for you guys to grab sneakers. Size 13 from here to there. Size 14, you guys get 1, 2, 3, 4 different racks. Pretty decent selection. Not gonna go over every shoe here because most of them are the same. Most of them are the same, but good selection, especially for Big Feet Gang. Do got the GT Cut 3s right here. These retail for $190. They're down to $105. That's definitely a solid price for those. Budget Curry right here. This is in a suede. $43 or $42, my bad. 1080 V13, $132. Man, that's only like $30 off. What the hell? 168, size 14s. Zion 373. Ja2's the same price. Got books right here, go for 77. I think with Big Feet Gang, it's just the fact that, hey, you guys get such a big selection of size 14s, because I know y'all don't get that too much. Spizikes right here is $80 for those, but the fact that they got so freaking many. And then even the size 13s got, what, 4 racks for the size 14s. And even for size 13s, you guys get 1, 2, 3. You guys get 4 different racks as well. All right, I didn't go over the size 8s. Knock that out right now. Got some new shoes I haven't seen in any other size. You got the Don Issue 6 right here. Decent looking for the Don Issues. I've never been a fan of the Don. The Mitchell line, $58. Nike Calm Slides, $28. USA colorway of the KD17s, $84. Then, like most of the sizes, got GT cuts, got the 574s, 997s. Oh, this is a different colorway of the GT cuts right here. This is 104. And yeah, a lot of the same stuff we're seeing in bigger sizes. Looks like this was a return or something. 150 for these. Damn, still retail for the Jordan cleats? Starting right there, this is all women's shoes over here. And in the women's section, they do have a lot of Moolah brand, which many of you guys haven't heard of, because it's a shoe that I've only seen at Dick's Sporting Goods. I haven't seen them anywhere else. But their target market is just women hoopers. And yeah, that's why you guys haven't heard of them. Because, yeah, that's just a small market, you guys. Like, damn, dude. Most companies make sneakers for women, and most shoe companies make basketball shoes for women and men. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. $93 for those. They're still trying to get $93. We've seen these as low as $25 when they have like their super clearance event. Like these are going for $65. They got Redcons right here, size 7.5. These are going for $90. Got some trail shoes right here. Zagama Trails, $180. That's retail. What the hell? Apparently got a bunch of Gazelles. These are the Gazelle Bolds with that super platform look. Yeah, these are going for $70. $90 for the black ones. Size 9. So much Moolah brand. And yeah, those will definitely go down in price. They do have the Bondis in the women's as well. These are just so freaking comfortable. I've been wearing these more than anything. But yeah, but it has to do with the wide toe box thing. Yeah, $118 for those. I was just about to walk over to the kids section. They do got these Legacy 312s right here. Pretty clean, $80, not bad. Bunch of Nike Calm Slides in various sizes, $40. Normally $55. This entire section right here is the kids sneaker section right here. Check out a few things in the kids section. Ja 1s, $47. Some colorful Forces right here, going for $60. GT Cut 2s. This is a women's. I put them in the kids section, $50. Because $58. Max Aura 6s, $55. We've been seeing these at Ross lately. I'm pretty sure the Ross prices have been even higher. Damn, there's a lot of noise in the background. $73 for these books right here. And these are 8.5. What the hell? 8.5. Oh, okay, these are men's. Budget Curries, $34. Some high-tech hiking shoes right here, $30. Curries right here going for $50. That's one of the best things about this spot is they do have all the different brands. They even have Vans right here, $38. Haven't seen too many Vans, to be honest. They also have backpacks right here, Jordan brand backpack. These are down to $40 right here. I haven't seen this one. Kind of interesting. Like the straps are pretty nice. This is actually a nice backpack, just a little bit small. Might work for some of the younger kids. They got some budget Nike backpacks, $35 still though. Like I said, the middle of the store, huge apparel selection. They got all kinds of Crocs in the middle right here. These are going for what, $42? They do have a variety. These, what the hell is this? What the, oh, Squishmallow ones. These are down to $42. These are going for $42. They got even more over here. I feel like I've been coming here for about a year now, maybe a little over a year. And it kind of just depends on what time of year you come. Certain seasons, they really get rid of certain things. Sneaker section, not the hottest right now. The apparel section, they're really clearancing some of the team apparel stuff, certain seasonal things such as summer and winter. So yeah, definitely stop by if you need some apparel.